continue his career as a Brooklyn Net. Earlier today, the organization announced that Durant and the team have agreed to move forward together. The star requested a trade away from Brooklyn on June 30th, right before the start of NBA free agency, but the Nets couldn't find a deal they wanted to make. So we welcome in NBA insider Shams Charania for more on this. Shams, how did we get here?
Well, I think two monumental things, Brooke, happened in the last 24 hours. And one was really the realization among Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets that the offers were going to be the offers. And if the offers weren't going to get better, there simply was not a trade for Kevin Durant to get out of Brooklyn. A trade was simply unrealistic. And so their best offer that was on the table was Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and a first-round pick from Boston. And that was not something that Brooklyn was going to do. And at the end of the day, in conjunction with that, Kevin Durant's best championship possibility, given the circumstances right now, was always going to be most likely Brooklyn, because whatever team the Nets were going to make a deal with, they were going to gut that roster. They wanted every last asset. I had been reporting this. Joe Tsai, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, had made clear that he was going to take every last asset from the team that he moves Kevin Durant to. And at that point, does Durant want to be on a team that doesn't have its best players or a chance at competing for a championship? And the second thing that happened, Brooke, in the last 24 hours was all these people were able to get in the same room. Kevin Durant, his business manager, Rich Kleiman, and Nets officials, Steve Nash, Sean Marks, Joe Tsai, his wife, Clara Tsai. So the fact that all of them, this was really overdue. They should have done this at the end of the season, but now it's better late than never. And this will now give them at least a month to see if they can get on the same page, because just a couple weeks ago, Kevin Durant made an ultimatum to Joe Tsai that either you trade me or you fire Sean Marks and Steve Nash. So there are going to be relationships that are going to need to be mended, and we'll see how in this next month how that takes place.